Okay, so we've got spray foam tomorrow. I know I haven't given you guys an update. Got busy and it got really cold really quick. Laid out all of the plugs are all working. You see me do those. Lights are working. We've got lights now. I furred this out, these corners, because when he goes to spray foam, I don't think I'll have, I could shave down the spray foam and make it look all weird. So pretty much what I did is I just tied them in, one here, one going this way, so that way when he foams in, I can run a piece of plywood up to the here, and then a piece coming up to here, and then, pre-firmed. And I did that on every corner. And then we have over there, did it over there, trying to keep everything up front so that way when he comes tomorrow I can just fucking pull all this shit out. This stuff will be easy. Roll the wheels out, roll this out, lift the ladder, take it out. He'll have to help me with that, take it out. Speaker can come out. Miscellaneous tools go out. The G8 will just drive back, drag that out, Addie's little thing. Basically, chair, little stuff. This will all come out really, really easy, with or without him. Toolbox would be the biggest one. I just ran, it's pretty cold out right now, sorry, but just ran these. I had my buddy come in and wire in the panel, like I told you guys. He wired it in, made it look all pretty. But yeah, I didn't have enough time to run this back wall. So I just ran this back wall so that way when they spray foam, it's all encased in, and I can just come back and wire these in later, And then my buddy will then come back and do the panel again, so that way these have power. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do another outlet a little bit higher because I want to plan on putting a TV up there. So we'll see, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys like a little bit of a rundown, show you what's going on, show you what's happening, and then that way tomorrow I'm going to do just a little video of them spraying. I don't really want to be in their way and I don't want to be breathing that in, so just a little small snippet of them spraying, and then I'll give you an after. I don't know if he'll be able to get this done in one day. He said he's going to pretty much come here at 9 or 10. He's got something else to spray in the morning, come here at 9 to 10, and then start prepping, putting down stuff on the floor. He's got some workers that are going to come and, do the edges up here, edges up there. So pretty much, they're going to do all the prep work. He said that he should be able to get to, some of the walls and do it that way, but we will see, I suppose. It'd be nice to have this a little bit warmer than what it is. Yeah, so the G8 is going to have to go to my house, or it's going to have to come back in here, and they're going to have to maybe re-prep right here or something, because it's not going to sit outside. That's just not happening. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I will give you an update tomorrow. I just wanted to show you guys what's kind of going on. And yeah, you can see Menard's shitty wood at Bose. So all right, stay tuned. Alrighty guys, it is done. We got spray foam in here. Car's in here, nice and warm. The LED lights does this every time. If I go to one time zoom, it doesn't, so. Panels in. I showed you guys a little bit. I wired these in also. That way I could have, you know, this foamed in. The furring did really good, so I'll just mount plywood to this furring and then plywood to that furring. I'll go all the way down with it, but it was just done that way I could just have the corners done, because the studs were a little weird. You know, you couldn't do it straight across. You had to, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. So you had stud and then foam up against the stud. So if I did it later, I'd have to trim away foam and then mount it. So I just figured put them on and then have it foamed in was easier. Speaker, obviously, still in this actually different spot. But, I mean, it's pretty nice. And so far, I mean, it don't really seem like there's much of a gap in cold, you know? Like, this is warm for the most part. A little cold, but did a pretty good job on it. No real gripes. Had a little bit of a blowout on this side. He cleaned it up pretty easy though. Looks good. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it though. We got the lights in, got the G8 in here. The lift, I don't know if I said this in the previous part of this video, but I ordered a 10K lift. That way I could lift the truck and the car, and pretty much anything that I could ever want to lift in here. I thought it was going to take 4 to 6 weeks to get it in here. However, it's done. So, or not done, but I mean, it's going to be here probably next Tuesday. So, tomorrow I have to go to Harbor Freight and pay for my new toolboxes. They've already set them aside. I'll put in a picture at the end of this if I remember. But pretty much what I'm going to do is this, I think this is a 62-inch box. It'll be a 56, a 27, a 20, basically a 27 on each side of the 56 mounted together, and then a end cabinet on both sides also, so end cabinet, and then on top of the 27s I'll have their top chest, so it'll be top chest, so the 56 will just be open up above, and then above that, probably about yay, is going to be a TV, so that way, you know, I got plenty of storage. This toolbox is already full to the brim. I've got a lot of bullshit that can go. It's just a matter of sorting it out, cleaning it up, organizing. I've been looking for organization, like rails and stuff like that. I already have rails. I mean, I can show them to you real quick. But the problem with this box, and that's why I'm going with a different one, you can see that it's a thin drawer, but I thought you could, when I bought it, I originally thought you could switch this one and put it up there, you know, switch 3 or 2, whatever it is, down there. Well, the way they did this box is welded in and you can't do anything about it. So all my sockets, you know, ignore the rust, I'll have to oil these down, but all my sockets are here, and I think I have some in the next drawer if I remember right. Yeah. So I mean, this is less than ideal, you know. You've got all these sockets in 2 drawers when I could just have one bigger drawer, laying them up, and then be able to, you know, grab what I need to, because I just don't like this. So, but yeah, you got that. I'll pay for that tomorrow. I'll get a Harbor Freight service cart. So I'll have a service cart here, the 56s, or 56, the 27s, top chest, end cabinets, service cart. I was putting a new radiator on the G8 and I had it backed up to about, you know, center of the car right here on this line. And I was grabbing tools, setting it down on the concrete, and then picking up tools, putting them on the car, setting, you know, back and forth. I mean, bending over, getting up, bending over, it's just too much. So a $100 service cart will eliminate that, where I can grab a tool, bring it over here, or grab a tool, put it on the service cart, bring the service cart over, rinse and repeat, putting it back in, and, you know, just be done that way. But yeah, I mean, we're foamed in, insulated, it feels good. That was weird. I got a little flicker right there. Huh. And again, must be a pole or something going down. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. I'm pretty stoked for this. So first time I'm ever going to be able to work in like an insulated place. even in the military. For the most part, I did a little bit work in insulated places, but when I was in Arizona, did not. I mean, it just gets too much, especially here in the cold. I mean, if anyone, you know, on here that's watching this video knows what it's like to work in the cold, to an extent, it can be done. You know, about 40 degrees for me. Actually, I take that back. 32 degrees probably is where I would like to be temp-wise, but anything colder than that, you're like, okay, this is a little too much. And with the G8 or just the truck, I want to be able to do my own service, brakes, oil, blah, 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 to the truck and not have to pay anybody, because I'm not going to crawl around in the snow doing an oil change, and it's just not going to happen. But with the lift in here, and heat, granted I don't have heat in here, so it is a little colder right now, but I think I got to contact, I already did actually, contact the power provider. They also do gas, and I'm going to see where, because I don't know if it's over here where the gas line is supposed to come in. They said that this place is serviceable, so I think there's either a gas line over that way or a gas line that way. But the problem with it, if it's that way, it's like a huge sloped hill, so I don't know how they would run, you know, cast iron up through that underground. I really don't have a single clue on how that would work. So if my guess is they have something over that way, because this back here is farmland, and I can't imagine they would run it through there. So it would have to come off my neighbors, I would guess, and run this way. And if that's the case, then I would just have them pretty much plumb it in, run it through this wall, up, you know, and then run a gas line pretty much to a heater that's come off this truss. So that way it'd point this way and it would heat, you know, across the shop. Natural gas is just cheaper. I mean, that's what it boils down to, more than electricity. I am going to have a split unit in here, AC heat, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I'll have AC heat. I don't know how good that'll be in, you know, this type of weather, so we'll see. I might try that out first, and it's really like not very good, then I'll just have them plumb in some black iron and do gas lines. But yeah, so the G8, like I said earlier, the lift will be about right here. So the G8 will, you know, it'll come back another, if I had to guess, it'll probably be, what is that, 4 foot. So it'll probably put, you know, the door, middle of the door, I don't know, probably about, yeah, about where the handle is, will probably be level or close to, I don't know, give or take on that lift. So the G8 will be a little bit further back, and then, you know, I'll have plenty of room up front, plenty of room behind it, especially with the truck. Truck will be able to squeeze in here, lift it, change the oil, do whatever I need to, go about my day. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Plenty of room, both sides. So, and I got a whole nother bay that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. I thought about making like a little hangout spot, getting a couch and shit, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe put a couch over there, and then people can just hang out, you know, because that's usually what happens. Is it seems like nobody comes out, and then all of a sudden everybody comes out, and then you got a bunch of people hanging out. So I want to do some cookouts this summer. Obviously, there's gonna be some drag racing. So if I had to guess, probably after some drag races, you know, come 9 o'clock, people are going to want to drink, which I would probably will. Want to drink, want to have a cookout, so we'll come out, maybe have a little fire, cook, and then come in here, hang out, maybe watch some fights or whatever the case may be. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd just be a little hangout spot is what I want it to be. So I think that will be sick, you know, fucking everyone can hang out here, have a couch, relax, kids can play. Granted, if there's a car in the air, maybe not so much. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe.
Show you nature. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a sticker. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flicker. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up.
Look, straight from the mud like Ruby. Straight to the stage, they love me. I understand they hungry, but please don't hate, that's ugly. I've been sliding, shaking, moving. I've been popping in my city. Shawty say she love the way we do it with me. I be too turned up to ever give a I ain't come to argue, let a They been talking pennies, I need bigger bucks. About to catch a flight, I need to switch it up. Got that black boy joy, might do my dance on him. Take no disrespect, might put my hands on him. Hit this chicken, now she wanna marry me. But she gon' need some closure and some therapy. Came back to the city with my bank account on F.